Hi there, welcome back to The Novelist, a game where you play a whole family. Actually, you're a ghost. You don't play the family at all, but the family are the people you are haunting for the better good. So Linda and Tommy are home. I'm apparently on the couch now, watching TV. Procrastinating. Come on, procrastinator. Yeah, that's right. You need some inspiration. That's why you're watching the boob tube. All right,
Hey.
let's.
Hey, little man.
Here's Tommy. Tommy's got a rocket. Yeah, maybe you can play later, buddy.
Hey, what's up?
Not much. Hey, honey, what you doing?
Blasting off.
Well, let's read Linda's thoughts. Oh, we're just gonna go straight into her memory. Just skip the thoughts, huh?
I think we've done a good job of putting on happy faces for Tommy. If he knows there's something wrong, he's not showing it. We told him this is just a fun family vacation, and he seems to like it here so far. But this might be it for Dan and me. Neither one of us has said the word yet, but I know it's right there under the surface. We've been dancing around it. I can't even bring myself to write the word here. Writing it would be almost as bad as saying it, because once it's there, it becomes real, a thing we have to deal with. I'm not ready for that yet. We agreed to make this a fresh start. I meant it, I think he did too. Now we just have to treat each day like a new beginning.
Well, that's very sad. Dan and Linda aren't going to last much longer if Dan doesn't write a best-selling book, and this is how the Twilight series was born, if Twilight had been written by a man, not a woman. All right.
Me too.
I promise.
Well, I suppose I should have done her first. It didn't make any sense that way. Okay. All right, well, I don't think the Pale has anything to say, so let's exit the memory.
More time to paint?
Let's look at little Tommy here.
We'll have to find out.
Are there any other kids?
I'm clearly doing the conversations way backwards, and it's obviously a shortcoming of the game, is they don't really do a good job showing you who to go to first. And now our conversations will make no sense in our heads, just like normal. All right, this is the painting room. When Artists Marry Artists. A game by Orthogonal Games. Here we go. Oh, it's a picture. Look at my bitchin' mustache. Alright. Not much changes in his room, huh? Where are you, Dan? Are you in here?
Hi, Mom.
Hey, honey.
There you are, Dan. Lieutenant Dan. I found you, and now you will tell me your every living thought. Or, just part of one. Oop. Don't mind me. I don't know how much you can call it a memory when it only happened, not long ago.
Do you think coming here will help?
Well, no, I've already been here in this one.
It has to.
Yeah. Apparently Dan keeps having the same memory. All right.
No.
The bathroom. It's important we keep checking there. Alright. She wants to paint, he wants to read. I mean, we've already been in here, so what next? I read this already. Yeah, canvases, art store, galleries. I don't know why we put that on the door.
How's my little man doing?
Okay.
Alright, let's... No. Same memory. Oh, now he knows. He knows that I am
Having fun?
not a very good novelist.
Hey,
Hey,
Let's look for clues, I guess. That's right. That's what we do next. Look at Dan's journal here.
writer's block. I can't believe I just...
No. We already looked at that. Can't read the same thing again. Oh, here we go.
Barb, how are things? Is school still taking up all of your time, or is anything new going on? We've been up here for a week or so, and I can already tell it's going to be great for painting. There are hardly any distractions, and this house has a room they called the conservatory in the brochure, which really just means it has a lot of windows. Whatever they call it, it's a great space for working. The second floor blocks most of the northern light, but I'll manage. I took Tommy down to the beach today, and you should have seen how excited he was. I wish I'd brought my camera. He kept looking back up at the house like he couldn't believe it was so small from down there. He seems to have taken to this place really well so far, which is such a load off our minds. We didn't know what to expect, but so far, so good. Anyway, let me know how things are going. Yours, Linda.
Voice acting could use a bit of a leap. We've discovered enough about this character to find out how they want to resolve this chapter. We need to read their thoughts. Okay, we did that, I think, already. What about this one? Okay, so Tommy has no signs of a serious learning disorder. That sounds like great news.
Oh, yeah.
That's right. I keep forgetting I can fast travel through the light system. Here we go. Oh, a bottle of wine. Why is... Okay. Find the object in blue text and select it. Bottle of wine. I can do that. I am an expert wine finder. I can continue exploring the house if I'd like to discover what other characters want to do. Okay. But first... That's a nice picture. Can we select that? We're playing one of the most boring board games on Earth. It's got 5 spaces. It's over real quick. Alright, bottle of wine.
Hey, how's it going?
Must be in the bathroom.
You know.
We make toilet wine here in the Novelist's house. Record player. There's a note over here, too. We just leave notes everywhere.
Good to hear from you. Listen, things are taking a little longer than expected. I feel good about this one, but I haven't quite brought some of the threads together. It's just an execution hiccup, not a lack of ideas. This is the most complicated book I've ever tried to write, and let's just say I have a newfound respect for guys like Dickens and Joyce who can juggle 10 threads at once without getting lost. I'm figuring some of this stuff out
Name
the hard way,
dropping
I
the
guess you could say.
Dickens and Joyce.
Anyway, the outline I sent you is still good. Those are still the beats. Those are still the themes I plan to explore. I'll keep you posted. Dan.
Get a leg up, Dan. gonna worry about Dan's notebook. Let's look for the wine. There it is. Selecting the wine will choose Linda's resolution for this chapter. Dan and Tommy will be disappointed. Will be disappointed because Mommy drinks. However, if you've discovered Dan or Tommy's desired outcome, you'll be able to find a compromise with one of them in the next chapter. Press escape to continue playing, or E to choose Linda's outcome. Alright, well, let's try to look for a compromise first. I suppose we can... Ooh, Racin' Roger. Where is Racin' Roger? That must be the board game. The board game is Racin' Roger. It's not much of a race. Probably in his room, right? There it is. Good old Racin' Roger. Selecting Racin' Roger will choose Tommy's resolution for this chapter. Dan and Linda will be disappointed because what, he escapes into gaming? Pish posh. However, if you've discovered Dan or Linda's desired outcome, you'll be able to find a compromise with one of them in the next chapter. Press escape to continue playing. Yeah, we'll choose Tommy's outcome. Well, let's see. The Kaplans are asleep. I don't know what Selecting Racin' Roger did. I guess we'll find that out in their memories. But for now, we're going to stop there, and we'll find out what happened with the mysterious Racin' Roger game. So until episode 3, this is Christopher J. Morris saying, game on.